Good morning, students. Today, in this session of class, I am going to explain two more problems. So, the first one is related to the total internal reflection phenomena, and the second one is related to normal and lateral shift. So, with the help of these formulas, first one is total internal reflection. So, there is a formula, you know that. So, in total internal reflections, so total internal reflection is a phenomenon of light in which the light will reflect back in the same media with same speed when a ray of light travels from denser medium to rarer media, and the angle of incident must be greater than the critical angle, isn't it? So we are going to use that phenomenon to solve so whatever the problem I was taken, the problem number 21. So after this problem I used to solve one more problem that is related to the normal shift. So in normal shift, refractive index is calculated by using a formula. Refractive index is equal to real depth divided by apparent depth. So with the help of that formula, so I used to solve the problem number 22. So to solve this problem number 21, so here in this problem what they are given, a small bulb is placed at the bottom of the tank containing water to a depth of 1 meter. Find the critical angle for water-air interface. Also calculate radius, diameter and area of the circular bright patch of light formed on the surface of water, given refractive index of water equals 4 by 3. See, this problem is very important concept for the competitive examinations. So there, these type of problems are usually they are asked in the examination, competitive examinations. So to solve this problem, first we have to write the diagram what they are given according to the given data. So let us consider this is the interface. Say it is the interface, the surface which can separate two media. So I will consider the interface. This is what the surface which separates two media. Say it is denser media and this one is rarer media. So from the surface, say it is from the surface, let us assume it is water and this one is air media. Here it is water is filled, and above it is air media. Now inside the water, exactly from the surface 1 meter below, see here a small bulb is placed at the bottom of the tank, to a depth of 1 meter. That means from here to here it is 1 meter. So at this position a bulb is placed. So I want to write the bulb here. So this is what an electric bulb. If you switch on the bulb, light starts moving from denser media to rarer media. It is moving from water to air. Now what happens? The distance from here to here, what they are given, this distance is exactly 1 meter. Let us consider this is height h, or we can consider depth d. I will consider height h. Now what happens? If the light travels exactly perpendicular to this surface, if xy is the plane surface which separates two media, this is a denser media and this one is a rarer media. If a light travels from denser to rarer, if it is perpendicular to the surface without bending, they can pass. If the angle of incident goes on increases like this, if I consider another ray here, somewhere here, if the angle of incident goes on increases, the angle of refraction is also increases. You know the phenomenon of total internal reflection. At a particular angle of incident, the refracted ray just grazes the surface. So this particular angle of incident, what we call them as critical angle. You know that the definition of critical angle. So this is incident ray. Say it is an incident ray. I will consider this is incident ray. Say it is an incident ray. And this is a refracted ray. Just grazes the surface between two media. So this particular angle of incident is called critical angle. So this critical angle is exactly equal to this value C. This is also C. We are getting a right angle triangle here. Say I want to consider the name here ABC. C is already taken. I will consider P, Q, R I will consider. See, PQR is a right angle triangle. In this right angle triangle, this critical angle is C, is an alternate angle for this one, C. So, C is a right angle triangle angle for C. PQ is opposite side. This acts like the radius. Why it acts like a radius? If I consider three-dimensional nature, so from here to here, whatever the distance, from all the distances, so I will consider the three-dimensional diagram here. So if I consider the same distance from here to here and here to here, so this is another ray which is passing exactly opposite to this position, and here also total internal reflection takes place. Now this is what the normal drawn to the point of incident. This is critical angle. If this is critical angle, this one is also critical angle. So this happens at every point with the same distance R. So that's why, so it appears like a circle, exactly circle. So this complete circle is acts like a bright region. So whatever the light is coming from water to outside, the person can see only this area if it is observed from the air media to water media. So here there is no light. Here there is no light. Only this region should have only light, because if whatever the light is passing from here, and it will undergo total internal reflection. It won't reach to the other rarer medium. It will undergo total internal up to this position. So it will make a complete horizon, circular horizon. So in this problem, we have to calculate critical angle. So according to given data, critical angle has to be calculated, right? Refractive index of water is given 4/3. Radius has to be calculated, diameter has to be calculated, and also area of the circular horizon, where the bright patch, this is the region what I mark, gives the bright patch, because beyond this patch there is no light. That's why only this area should occupy light, since it undergo total internal reflection. So from here onwards undergo total internal reflection. So here there is no total internal reflection. Light then passes from denser media to rarer media. So from here onwards, so outside this bright patch, there is no light escape from denser media to rarer media. So that reason is because the light must travel from denser media to rarer media, and the angle of incident here, if I consider, if it is greater than the critical angle, so it undergo total internal reflection. So this light will totally reflect back in the same medium. It won't reach to the rarer medium. So that's why you get a bright patch. So this problem is also called as a fish water problem. Suppose a fish is present here, and if a bird wants to see the fish at this region, so the bird, if it is present here, they won't see the fish, or the fish cannot observe the bird. The reason is the light should not reach from here to here. It reach only in this region. Only whatever the bright patch we have written, only that region. Isn't it? So come to the problem point here. So first we need to calculate critical angle. There is a simple formula, you know that. So there is a formula. We know that critical angle C is equal to, or 1 by sin C, or sin C will consider. Sin C is equal to 1 by n. N is the refractive index of water or denser media, or else we call them as absolute refractive index, because the surrounding media is air media. So to find C is equal to sin inverse of 1 by n. What is the value of n or nW? It is 4/3. It will become 1 by n is 1 divided by 4/3. It becomes 3/4. Now you find the value. Very simple calculation. You can use the Clark's table to simplify this. So I will take the value 3 divided by 4. We are getting 0.75. So critical angle C is equal to sin inverse of 0.75. So you are not supposed to use the scientific calculator. So you can use class table to find this. So go for natural side, there we search this value, corresponding degree and minute you will get. So I will take that value here directly. That value should be equal to 0.75 value. It is 48 degree 36 minutes. 48 degree 36 minutes. Actually, you have to remember this value, because if they ask what is the value of critical angle of water, the exact value of critical angle of water is 48 degree 36 minutes. 48 degree 36 minutes is the critical angle. Right? So come to the next calculation. We have to calculate the radius of this bright patch. From here to here it is radius. From here to here it is diameter. So 2 times the radius will get the diameter. And there is since it is exactly circular in shape, so what is the formula for area of the circle? It is pi r square. So the rest of the thing we have to calculate these things. Radius. To find radius, we know the value of height. Height exactly h. What is the value of h according to given data? H is equal to 1 meter. From here to here it is 1 meter, because it is placed at the bottom of the tank containing water to a depth of 1 meter. So h is 1 meter. Radius we have to calculate. We know the critical angle value. What is the value of critical angle? 48 degree 36 minutes. To find this value, you can use the trigonometric rule. Opposite side and adjacent side. So which trigonometric rule gives the relation between opposite side and adjacent side? So you are familiar about that. So that we have to take tan C is equal to opposite side. Opposite side is R. For this angle, opposite side is R. In this right angle triangle PQR, divided by this one, height h, because height is adjacent side. So then R is equal to h into tan C. So by using class table, you should find the natural tangent value of the 48 degree h. H is 1 meter, we know that. H is 1 meter into tan C is equal to 48 degree 36 minutes. You already calculated. This is the critical angle for water and air interface. Water and air interface. Then the value of tan 48 degree. Tan 48 degree and 36 minutes is R is equal to 1 into the same value you get, that is 1.134. So this is in meters. This is the radius of the circular bright patch or circular horizon. Now in the next step, what we need to calculate? So horizon, we have to find diameter. To find diameter is equal to 2 times the radius. So d is equal to 2 into radius is 1.134. If I multiply 1.134 by 2, double that, it is diameter is equal to 2.268 meter. We got the value of diameter. And one more thing we have to calculate, area of the bright patch. Area is equal to pi r square. So very familiar equation. So area of the circle is pi r square. Pi is 3.14. It's a standard value. Radius you already calculated, 1.134 whole square. So if we calculate this value, 1.134 square, it is 3.14 into 1.2859. Multiplied by 3.14. So 3.14 is 22 by 7. It should be 4.037 meters square, because the SI unit of area is square meter. The SI unit of the distance is meter, or radius, and height is meter, because they are given in meters. Height is given in meters. So this is a thing. What we have calculated, this question is asked in the model paper, a board model paper, in the PU board model paper 2. So this is one of the important concept. So this type of problems may be asked in the examination for 5 marks, as well as these concepts of questions are asked in NEET and JEE questions also. So very important concept. So this is also called as fish water problem. So the problem number 22, I will give the same type of problem, that is you take it as a homework, and after solving that problem number 22, you send to my WhatsApp number. I will go for the next concept, that is problem number 23, that is related to the normal shift. So first of all, I request from all the students, copy this. So I think you have copied the previous problem. So in the next problem, I will send to the WhatsApp group problem number 22, exactly similar to the problem number 21. So you can go through that one, then you can easily solve the next problem. So now come to the problem number 23. Here this problem is related to the normal shift, right? So the problem is clearly says that a transparent cube of size 24 centimeter contains a small air bubble. Since it is a cube, all the sides are same. So an air bubble is placed inside the transparent cube. I will write only two-dimensional diagram. It's a cube. I will consider only two-dimensional diagram to explain this problem. So let us consider it is a transparent cube. All the sides are equal. Actually, we have to write 3 dimension, but no need to write the 3 dimension. I will consider this is first phase of observation, and this is the second phase of observation. Isn't it? So since it is a transparent cube, an air bubble is present somewhere here. An air bubble is present somewhere here. Somewhere here. This is the actual position of the air bubble. Right. Now, from here to here, a small air bubble. So what is the side value? 24 centimeter. 24 centimeter from here to here. So let us assume that let x be the position of the air bubble from actual position. This is what the actual position from the first phase. So from here to here is x. Let us consider this value is x. Right. Suppose if you are observing from this side, what will be the actual position? It will become 24 minus x. Isn't it? It is 24 minus x. So that thing you have to write carefully. You are observing the air bubble from the first phase. Let us consider this actual position is x from the first surface. Then what about the actual position from the second surface? This actual position is called real depth. Whatever the position of the image is observed by the observer of the air bubble, it is called apparent depth. That you know in normal refraction, normal shift depth. So here x is the real depth. Here 24 minus x is the real depth from the second surface. This is from the first surface. So I will consider first surface refraction. Normal refraction by the first surface or first phase. I will consider first phase. In the first phase, refractive index formula n is equal to real depth divided by apparent depth. Real depth divided by apparent depth. So this is the formula what we have to take. RD stands for real depth, AD stands for apparent depth. So what is the value of real depth here? Real depth is x and apparent depth. See here, its apparent depth when viewed one phase is 9 centimeter. From the first phase it is 9 centimeter, and when viewed from the opposite phase it is 7 centimeter. So in the opposite phase it is 7 centimeter. So second phase. So refractive index is equal to real depth divided by apparent depth. Real depth is how much? What is the value of real depth? It is from here to here it is 24 minus 6. Then what is the upper end? When viewed from the opposite side is 7 centimeter. So it is 7 centimeter. Now we clear now? So the first formula m is equal to x divided by 9. So it is equation 1. From the second phase m is equal to 24 minus x divided by 7. So it is equation number 2. See, refractive index of the glass slab does not changes if you are observing A from any side. So from the first side it is x by n is equal to x by 9. From the second phase n is equal to 24 minus x by 7. Just you solve the equation 1 and 2, then you will get the value of x. What is x we have to assume? Let x be the actual position or the actual position of the air bubble from the first phase. Then 24 minus x is the actual position of air bubble from the second side. So solve equation 1 and 2. Solve equations 1 and 2. Just compare. Since left hand side is same, right hand side is also same. X by 9 is equal to what? 24 minus x divided by 7. You take the cross multiplication. 7x is equal to 24 into 9. 24 into 9 minus 9x. Isn't it? So transfer 9x to that side. 7x plus 9x is equal to 24 into 9. So 7x plus 9x is 9 plus 7, it is 16x is equal to 24 into 9. Then what is the value of x? X is equal to 24 into 9 divided by 16. So 4 4s are 16, 4 5s are 24, 6 are 24. So 2 2s are 2 3s are. So it will become 9 3s are. X is equal to 36 27 divided by 2. So the value of x